Hello Planet Mashers and welcome back to the channel. November has been very busy. I have a secret project I'm working on and I also released my first doodling ebook. So obviously I realized that it's time to set up December when December was like a few days away. So I am as well a bit late with this plan with me. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoy it and have fun watching this video. If you're new here, my name is Masha and I'm creating videos on bullet journaling, doodling, creativity. So be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you always know when I release a new video. Okay, let's get planning. First, of course, the supplies. I'll be using my square archery knowledge journal, as always. I will be using just one colored brush pen, which is a calligraph by Archery Knowledge, and some fine liners. Well, for more details, as always, you can look in the description. So I am starting with a quote page, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about the theme. As I already mentioned, I'm actually doing this setup on like December the 3rd. So I kind of didn't have much time or a lot of possibilities to kind of work on it and decorate it in a lot of ways. So I really just went for something pretty simple. I decided to just do a setup where my brush lettering would be more of a decoration. And I also decided to use just one color. So I did that in my November setup, where I used just one color for each page, and I absolutely love this effect. So I'm doing the same, but this time I will be using just one color for all the pages. I did not have a lot of time to do a big decorative cover page, so this setup is going to be pretty minimalist. So I decided to just add a header and a little calendar. And I kind of felt like something special would look nice here. So I did decide to add a craft paper banner. The only problem is that it's actually the only time I use craft paper in this setup. So you see I have those little pieces of craft paper with headers, but I actually never use them. I thought of making them part of the theme, but once I started doing this setup, I kind of felt like they wouldn't match very well. So instead, I did all the headers in my brush calligraphy. Okay, for the monthly log, I went with the same format, which is like a huge calendar. I feel like this is just the best format that works for me for just to make sure that I have a great overview. And it also has a lot of space for me to write all the deadlines and events and stuff like that. And of course, December being the holiday month and also the last month of the year is super busy when it comes to everything. So I had to have my huge calendar, but at the bottom I also had enough space for my kind of a content plan. So it's just my blog post ideas, YouTube videos ideas, and shop ideas. I usually have a separate spread for that. Okay, so I did say that I didn't do any decorations, but I wanted to do a little bit something at least. So some of my pages actually do have doodles on them. This page is actually a page of my doodling challenge. So on Patreon right now, we have a doodling club where every month I create different doodling prompts as a challenge. So there is a prompt for every day. And of course, I also create some doodling tutorials. So it's kind of a fun thing we're doing together, and I decided why not have a separate page just for that. Next one are my trackers. And I'm actually so happy to realize that this journal is large enough for me to have a horizontal tracker without the need of using 2 pages. I mean, obviously this time I'm starting the month a little bit later, so there are a few days missing, but even without a missing days, there is still enough space. That was kind of a great discovery, and that's definitely going to be a format I will keep using because it's just very convenient, and I like to have all the habits kind of in one tracker so you can see which days you actually slack on which habits. And you'll also see that I am starting all my trackers from the back. And that's because I am not starting this setup from the 1st. I think I started from the 4th of December. So I decided not to add trackers for the days which I already missed. And so I'm kind of trying to do it from the back because, to be honest, I don't really remember very well what day I decided to start it with when I did the sketch. And for my mood tracker, I probably went with like the most holiday theme because these are Christmas decorations. But I honestly had no idea what else I could use for kind of like very basic tracker. And well, those worked perfectly, I think. And I had a lot of space, so I actually even added a little quote here. So with this quote, I kind of feel like I made a little mistake. As you see, I'm using a smaller brush tip of a calligraph pen to write some of the words. And these are the words that are going to stand out the most. And now looking at it, I feel like I should probably write merry and happy in red instead of everything and always. My next page is, of course, a gratitude log. I left the whole page empty and I feel like I am going to try something a little bit different with gratitudes this month because I feel like I want to explore more using like one word a day but writing it in different fonts, in different styles. I've been kind of seeing a lot of this type gratitude logs, and it just seems like it's been forever since I created one like that. So this is going to be a change. I also feel like I might do a doodly one, but I'm not sure yet. I think I'll just kind of wing it and see how it goes and how I feel during the day. Okay, so for the last page of the month, I decided to create a brain dump and like kind of a to-do list of the things I have to do before the end of the year. So I have a lot of projects on my plate right now, and I kind of wanted to make sure that I prioritize and I have a clear vision of the things I actually do have to do before the end of the month, because some of the things are not that urgent. And of course, December being the last month of the year and being a holiday month, there is like a lot going on. So I really felt like I might need a page to offload my head, and a brain dump is pretty much a perfect spread to do that. And that's pretty much it for my setup. Let me know in the comments what theme you did this month, and I will see you in the next video. Keep bullet journaling and don't be a blob. Bye!